Folks, Joe DeRosa here. I am out on the road doing those live shows all over the place. And folks, Joe DeRosa here. I am out doing live shows all over the place by myself. Not with the pod, just alone, solo, doing my thing. First up, November 9th, New York, New York. I'm doing a special show. This is a selected readings. I'm going to be reading entries from my audio book, The Penthouse Papers, plus some other stuff I've had published over the years. That's for the New York Comedy Festival in New York, New York at the KGB Bar on November 9th. November 11th, Philadelphia, PA, Theater of the Living Arts. Almost sold out, only a few tickets left. Please come out to that. November 17th, we're sold out. Pittsburgh, PA at the Bottle Rocket. November 18th, Buffalo, New York, Theater at Seneca 1. Again, almost sold out. Buy your tickets, please. November 30th, Denver, Colorado at the Summit. December 1st, Phoenix, Arizona at the Crescent Ballroom. December 3rd, Salt Lake City in Utah at the Soundwell. And January 13th, just announced, New York, New York, Gramercy Theater. Folks, new hour popping off at the Gramercy and all of those other venues I just listed, with the exception of the KGB Bar show. That's the only one that's not me doing I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. I'm going to be doing readings from the book at that show and that show only. Anyway, come check me out, joederosa.com, for all the show info and your ticket links. And as usual, if you're in New York, please, please, please come see us at Joey Rose's. Open 7 days a week at 11:30 a.m. every day. Delicious sandwiches, cheap drinks. Come see us. And if you want info about the venue, joeyrosesnyc.com.
What's up, guys? Real quick, tour dates are on sale right now at salvulcanocomedy.com. There's a big Illinois run in November leading up to my comedy special at the Vic in Chicago on December 1st and 2nd. The second sold out, as you guys, I hopefully know, and so we added 2 shows on the first. All will be taped, and if you have a ticket to any of those shows, you'll be eligible to win a flight, hotel, and trip to the set of Impractical Jokers. I'm choosing 1 ticket out of those 4 shows. December 1st is still on sale right now, but it's going fast. SalVulcanoComedy.com. Hope to see you guys on the road.
Taste buds, they coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. 2 fools gonna fight, but only 1 food can be right. Taste buds, man, yeah, they coming to them.
Folks, welcome to TASTE Buds Halloween episode part 1.
It's a candy tournament, Halloween candy tournament. We're doing 4 battles in this one, followed up by the 2 winners. No, the 4 winners of those battles.
No, 2 winners. We have 4 battles today.
8 candies. That yields 4 winners.
Okay, so then that goes to 2 brackets.
That goes to 2 brackets.
And then the final battle.
Yes, so in the next episode, we got the final 4.
Okay.
And then we have the finals.
Yes.
The final 2. So
yes.
It's 4 goes to 2 goes to 1. So there's still 3 battles in the next one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So this is...
It's a lot to cover. It's a lot of candy. Get your candy hats on.
I'm almost a little overwhelmed. All we can
do is take it day by day, minute by minute, candy by candy. I have a lot to talk to you about, but we don't have time.
We really don't. There's a lot to talk about.
How about we get these done, and if we have any room on the back end, we do a little talking on the back end, but we can't make any promises.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Also, this episode is coming out so far from when we're recording it.
Yeah.
There are already episodes that are dropping that are going to be the episodes where we should be covering things like what happened at Skankfest and that sort of stuff.
Oh, correct.
But those have already been recorded.
Bank them a little bit.
Yeah. So
but
anyway,
if you weren't at Skankfest, then it doesn't. They're not like, well, I needed to know what happened the day of.
Yeah. So people aren't sitting home with a little pad and a pencil behind their ear.
Yeah.
Anyway. Folks, let's just get to it, man. This is a heavy episode.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. I love Halloween.
I love Halloween.
I started my Halloween movie watching last night.
Oh, wow. You're well within your right to do that. It's October.
I start the beginning of October and I go all month.
Okay.
I squeeze it in wherever I can get it.
That's what they said.
So I did Insidious 5, The Red Door.
Insidious 5?
Insidious Part 5.
Okay.
And and Talk to Me. And that's how I started.
Talk to Me, I don't know what that is.
Talk to Me was great.
Is it like Cat's Eye?
No. And you know who loved Talk to Me was
Talk to Me.
Ari,
Tell me
who hated Cat's Eye.
Well, we all hated Cat's Eye.
Yes, but
it was. I get it, but the nostalgia wasn't enough to make up for the slow pacing.
Talk to Me was great.
Okay, is that new?
Yes.
And is it out in theaters now?
It's still barely showing in some theaters, but it just went to rental on demand.
Quick overall premise.
There's a party game where there's a hand, like a ceramic hand.
Uh-huh.
And the game is you light a candle and you hold the hand and you say, talk to me. And the spirit of a dead person appears in front of you.
Okay.
And if you say, let me in, the spirit possesses you. And when they blow the candle out, it jumps out of you. But you can only do it for 90 seconds or else it gets dangerous. And like kids are doing it in this town in Australia because like they get like after the possession, they get like a post euphoria.
Okay.
And they're like TikToking the possession videos and
Oh,
everything.
wow.
And
So
blah,
it's
blah,
very,
blah.
very, very like of the times.
Yes, but it's still classic horror. Like
I'll tell you.
it's great. It's great. It's really, really good.
You had me at ceramics. Insidious 1 through 4. Have you guys seen Insidious 1 through 4? Is
You know,
is
they're
it a
trying.
linear storyline? Like 5 takes off from 4, or is it just like
1, 2, and 3 are linear. 1, 2, and 5 are linear. Parts 3 and 4 are prequels to part 1.
okay?
So
Wow,
it jumps around
It's
a
a
bit.
real franchise there, huh?
Yeah.
Now, is that have to do with that other one that everyone goes nuts for?
Saw?
Of recent times? No, it's like scary. There was a few of them. Maybe
You have to
Annabelle
narrow that
has
down.
something to do with it.
Oh, you're thinking of The Conjuring?
Yeah,
No.
those aren't the same worlds.
No, but
Oh.
it's they even as a big horror fan, easily confusable because they're always doing like, you know, The Conjuring's got all those like branch off movies, and now Insidious is going to start doing that. They just announced a movie called Thread that's like an Insidious tale, and it's part of the universe but not part of the main story. And Kamal
Cha-ching.
Nanjiani's in it.
Okay.
So like they're
Oh wow, Kumail's in it.
yeah.
Wow, he's doing horror. That must be fun. I would love
Yeah.
to film a horror movie and be in one, but I'll tell you
Oh,
what.
please, yeah.
But I'll tell you what. I don't like the horror movies like The Conjuring, where it's like straight, just devil, demon, doom, gloom.
I love that.
I don't. I like a fun horror movie, campy, jumpy. You know,
I think The Conjuring is like that though.
when it starts to deal with like deep, evil demons and stuff, that's lame to me.
Lame?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
like
don't,
it.
or heavy. I don't need to watch 90 minutes on hellish demons that are going to come back and, you know, I like more of like a maybe a slasher flick or like a.
You like a poltergeist. You like a nice.
I'll take a polter.
Yeah, you like a nice haunted house.
Yeah.
There's a family dynamic.
You know who's a good actor? Will Poulter.
Why am I blank? Oh, the kid from we're the Johnsons.
Yeah, Millers.
Yeah, we're the Millers. Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of his.
He was just
But
in-
he's he's like a dead ass,
Yeah.
serious, really good dramatic actor.
What the hell did I just see?
He
him
was in
Oh
the-
yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
He had
3.
a
He was
scene in
great
The Bear. Have you seen The Bear?
No,
Babe, you haven't seen The Bear?
the cooking show.
Well, it's not a cooking
Yeah,
show.
the show about the chefs.
Yeah. Well, it's a
They have
narrative.
the chefs that have a hot dog place. Yeah,
No,
I've
it's a
heard of it.
beef. It's a beef place. It's A++.
I heard it's great. I want to watch it. I'm also a huge fan of Matty Matheson.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of that guy.
Yeah.
I love
I
his cooking
discovered him
videos.
there. He's pretty cool.
He's a guy I want to be friends with.
Maddie Matheson, if you're watching or listening, and we know that you are, we're big fans. Come on over to the pod.
Oh, I would
we would
love
like
to
you in
have
our
him on.
life as potentially a real life friend.
I would love to have him on this podcast.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
So who knows Maddie Matheson? I probably bet we know somebody once removed or something.
I watched that guy make pancakes once. It was nuts.
Take us through it.
He just
what
made
was
these-
nuts
these pancakes.
when he mixed the batter. What was
Look at
crazy?
those pancakes, dude. I've just never seen
Oh,
pancakes
those are some
like this in my
fluffy
life.
ass. Oh,
And he just talks about how much he loves pancakes, and he just makes you, he convinces you that
do you
this
know
is
that
the way.
he didn't act before the bear?
Yeah,
and,
no.
and he hits a home run. He's
Yeah.
he's like everyone. He steals scenes. This guy.
Yeah, I love this guy, man.
If you know him, clip this and then send it to him. And then
Look at these pancakes.
what's our email address? NoPressNetwork@gmail.com.
Oh, my
or just
God.
hit us up. We'll hit up your agent or something.
Look at these
Come in.
things.
Why don't we do a hello?
What?
I have an idea. We get the wonderful Maddie Matheson on the next live stream, and he does a live cooking demonstration.
Hey, I think it's a great idea. He has to agree to it.
No, it's done. If I know him like I think I know him, He's in.
The
Birth control.
oh, okay. Oh, I got it. That's funny. This is, I mean, anyway, check out Matty Matheson if you haven't before for whatever reason. He's excellent. He's excellent. He's
if he doesn't
reminds me of dudes like I knew he reminds me of like my boys from back home.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know who we could get on to if he doesn't want to come? We'll just book him Action Bronson. He'll come cook too.
You think Bronson will come through?
Honestly, I
You know
feel
him?
like
I'm
I
a
don't.
Action Bronson fan too.
I am
don't
too.
know.
But I feel like we know people who know them. I really do.
I
know Action.
1,000% know people.
I know
who
Action is a
Bronson.
big WWE fan. He probably knows a lot of wrestlers. I know something. There's
Well,
something
he lives
in there.
he lives in like Astoria.
Yeah.
we probably know like a shopkeeper that knows him.
Shopkeeper.
He's like within 3 degrees of us.
Yeah.
Without question, dude.
Yeah. I would love to. Maybe we'll go. We should do a remote one time where we go stake them out. And we'll call it STAK out. So
Dude.
it's like, you know what I mean?
He did an awesome video where, because he's been like getting in shape,
Yeah.
and he did a video where he I guess he trains at like 5 a.m. or something crazy, and then he went outside the gym with his trainer, and he made what is stuffed squid called? Is that baklava?
Well,
Bacala.
Isn't bacala?
I think stuffed squid in Italian
Oh, Bobby Bacala.
is bacala. Yeah, but he
Not
made
baklava.
it- I think it's bacala.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Baklava, I think, is the
Greek thing. Yeah. So he made it in the parking
Can we
lot.
confirm we have an expert?
He like brought the stuff with him and made it in the parking lot on like one of those like campground coal
I
grills.
like that. Punk rock, run
It
and
was
gun.
awesome, man. It looked so good. It was man, I love it. All right.
Ask me things that if I can cook things, and I'll tell you yes or no.
I know the answer is no to every one of them. I mean, I've watched you ask somebody to prepare you a sandwich before.
Well, that's just called ordering at your bar.
No. Not out of love, out of need.
Well, if there was some type of English on the sandwich, if there was a little spin on it, maybe it was above my pay grade.
It was.
If it needed a certain amount of drizzle or a pinch of something else.
I saw you once say.
Tell me what the sandwich was.
It was you said the crazy. I don't want to say crazy. It sounds insulting. It was the wildest thing I'd ever heard a human being say.
That's
When
very
asking
very
for a
crazy.
sandwich.
Okay.
And I'll explain.
And this is
why.
coming from a guy who has a sandwich shop.
Yeah, and I'll explain why it was so
I'm going to see
crazy.
if you're doing me dirty
You
here.
said, no, I'm not doing you dirty. It was so crazy to me that you said this. You go,
Shout out to the top guys.
you were asking somebody to make you a sandwich, and you said, you know what? Could I have? You go, could I have ham and American cheese and just a little, not a lot, just a little turkey for flavor. Which I thought was so crazy because turkey has almost no flavor, and I was like, I don't understand. Why?
That's the
Usually you go
craziest thing you've ever heard anyone
But
say when
usually
ordering a
you'd
sandwich.
Go the other way, you go just a little of the ham, just to add some flavor to it. When you went full ham, and then you went just a little turkey.
You're
for
probably
flavor.
right about that. It
Yeah.
probably doesn't. Well, was it? Let me ask you this: was it cracked pepper turkey or honey turkey?
I was there, and I was the one that purchased the turkey. No,
It was regular.
it
turkey.
was just oven gold turkey.
You know what? You know what happens to me sometimes? I get an array of cold cuts, right? And my staple is ham and cheese. I like my ham shredded very thin. I like at least that much on the sandwich, and then about
You
a
don't
third
gotta tell me.
of that in yellow American. So because I really want to feel
Yellow
the cheese.
American over white American. Well,
Yeah.
this was one of the pitched first taste buds battle. I wanted to battle white American
Let's do
versus
it.
yellow American. I asked you, and you said it's too.
It is. But I'll do it. Let's do it. Put it in the lightning
I
round.
just
Have we
can't-
done a cheese tournament?
Holy
Bro,
God.
we have not done a cheese tournament.
Holy
Is
God.
we have not done a cheese tournament.
V, please write
Have
down
we ever
cheese
done any
tournament.
cheese against each other? That's wild if we haven't done a cheese tournament.
No, V's saying we have. We've
Yeah,
battled
but
some
a search for
cheeses.
cheese probably wouldn't bring it up. No, yeah, that's
but-
it's not going to bring
no.
up individual cheeses.
Cheese tournament. We
But
gotta
I
do a
probably
cheese
I probably
story,
didn't
yeah.
write like yeah,
No, but that was dressings.
provolone versus what?
Go. That wasn't. You
Why
weren't
would
here
we
for
do
that.
I think we
Oh,
get
yeah,
a prop.
because Emma Willman was like saying how much she loves goat cheese. She'll eat it with her fingers.
Hi, Emma Woman.
Yeah,
she
I
eats it
know.
with her fingers.
She eats almost all her food with her fingers. I make fun of her about it all the time.
Interesting. With our hands, you mean?
Yeah, but like she eats almost every meal. Like
Well, I don't know
that.
if she's just going like this.
Yeah, yeah.
So we did a proper sliced or proper cheese tournament for sure.
agree.
Okay. So
All right, so white and yellow American is one of the brackets in that.
but yeah, so then what I was saying was sometimes I feel guilty if I also got like turkey and salami. I feel guilty to just have the ham and cheese.
I agree.
So what I'll do is I'll throw in one slice of the other stuff just to like,
But what I'm
I don't want to
saying is-
deviate too far from the ham and cheese
What I'm
taste.
saying is what a normal person does is they feel guilty, so they get more of the proper thing and add less of the guilty thing.
No.
You went full guilty thing and then added a slice of turkey.
No. You misinterpreted
as
me.
if that healthed it up.
No.
You just added more calories to the ham.
You completely misinterpreted what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying. I feel guilty not to have everything we bought. So like I feel so like throw a slice of this and a slice of that, and it's so at least
it was the sentence for flavor, which blew my mind.
well, turkey. If you close your eyes and eat a turkey, you feel it's
Of course,
turkey.
it has a flavor to it. But my point is like when I eat a lot of just turkey lunch meat now because I'm trying to like just eat overall better. So anytime I have a sandwich now,
Processed sliced cold cuts is in general maybe because of sodium.
you can get low sodium and all that stuff.
All right,
you know,
whatever.
but
God
like,
bless
but
you.
look, it's. But anyway, I try to stick with. I also get like the Trader Joe's, less sodium, whatever.
This was the move too. This was the move. That's another tournament. It's okay. This doesn't need to be a Halloween tournament. It doesn't.
How does it not be Halloween tournament? God damn it!
All right. What if we did Halloween month? 2 weeks for candy.
This is
2
coming
weeks.
out on October 30th.
Can we jigger and things around or no? Well, do people that are coming out?
No, we're
Switch stuff out. We just lose the storyline.
Yeah, but we
forget
won't
it.
get it because the next
All right,
record
we got
date.
something for next year.
Yeah, no, well, we don't have to save that for next year. This is an
We've
amazing.
been talking about doing a candy tournament for years.
Okay.
Let's
This
do it.
is amazing. I also think
This is great.
sitcom.
And I'm wearing the
sitcom
shirt of all
characters.
the characters.
Oh, that's a cool shirt. Sitcom characters.
We
is-
watch wrestling podcast. Shout outs. Matt McCarthy, Vince Averill.
sitcom character tournament is a great one too. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
like Ted Danson, Balky, Jack Tripper, all that stuff.
I agree.
That's another huge one.
All right.
All right. So keep those in there. That's Jason, Michael
By the way,
Myers.
can we
opinion.
finally do it this year? Because we've talked about it again for years. November is right around the corner. Let's
No nut?
do the Thanksgiving sides tournament.
I think we did that.
We've battled the sides. We've never done the tournament of all the sides.
Huh?
I don't think. All right. All right, we got to get into this, man. We're burning the.
All right.
All right, Pimp. Let's clock these battles at 6 minutes each. No, 6 times. Yes.
24 minutes.
Yes,
that
that's
is.
perfect.
That's only
Okay.
24 minutes.
Yeah, that's great. That's right where we need to be.
All right.
6 minutes. What's the first one?
The first one is Milky Way versus peanut butter Twix.
All right, here we go. Time to beat
ATTLE Buds.
Boom. Folks, I want to talk to you about Game Time, a favorite sponsor here at the Taste Buds Podcast. I love going to events, all kinds of events. Usually for me, it's music, but I also do go see comedy shows. Believe it or not, folks, an established comic like me still pays his way in once in a while. You know what I mean? And I will go to the occasional sporting event, even though I'm not a huge sports fan. Theater. Oh, I like theater. Anyway, here's my point. Because my schedule is crazy, I don't like to buy tickets way in advance because I'm always afraid something's going to come up and I won't be able to go to the show. I love Game Time for this reason. Game Time helps you get the last minute tickets so you're not feeling pressure to buy these things in advance. And when you're buying them last minute with Game Time, they're letting you know you're getting the best available ticket for the best available price. They're showing you what it's going to look like from where you're sitting. You just know everything's going to be A-OK. You know, what can I say? It's just a great service for somebody who doesn't like to commit. And boy, is that me. Anyway, last minute tickets. Flash deals, zone deals, and they're easy to find. And, you know, it's the lowest priced, again, guaranteed, event cancellation protection, job loss protection, etc. So check it out. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code TasteBuds for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code Tastebuds, TasteBuds for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last-minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. Folks, let's talk about Prize Picks. Prize Picks, the largest daily fantasy sports, DFS, platform in North America. The easiest and most exciting way to play DFS. It's just you against the numbers. Instead of battling thousands of other players, including pros and sharks, you pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. I like things, Pimp, where you play against the numbers. I don't like competing against other people. I don't like other people much. So I don't want to compete with them. With basketball season here, you can now pick combo projections across football and basketball from the Spacious League, a league created specifically for combo projections that includes 2 or more players from different sports or leagues. For example, LeBron James and Travis Kelce. At a 2.5 combo of 3 points made and receptions. You want to play alongside some of Prize Picks' favorite players like rapper Meek Mill and comedian Andrew Schultz? Alongside, not against, alongside. You can now find community plays under the promos tab of the app to view entries from some of the biggest names in the Prize Picks community each week. Prize Picks is a lot of fun. You all know that I'm not a big sports guy, but something like Prize Picks makes it easy for even somebody like me to jump in on something like this and understand it and have a really, really good time with playing the fantasy thing. So anyway, players and stats. So anyway, go to prizepicks.com/tastebuds and use code tastebuds for a first deposit matchup to $100. What does that mean? It means that they will match you up to $100. All right? Go to prizepicks.com/tastebuds and use code tastebuds for a first deposit match up to $100. All right, Milky Way. I'm Team Milky Way. You're Team Peanut Butter Twix. I can't believe you have the balls to come to this table with a peanut butter Twix.
Okay.
I don't understand.
I'll let you speak.
I'll say this right now. I love a peanut butter candy. You're the only person on earth I've ever known to not just like a peanut butter Twix, to
Top 3.
Top 3, it's insane.
It's third.
It's insane to me. Milky Way is next to the Snickers, is the all-time king candy bar.
Milky Way is the way you make a Milky Way better is you add peanuts and that becomes a Snickers, and that's where the Snickers is at the top of the mountain, and the Milky Way is like, please, sir. Milky Way is nothing. It's boring. It's caramel and chocolate. Milky Way,
it's the 3 horsemen of a candy bar, dude.
Yeah,
it's the 3 horsemen.
But you got nougat and caramel and so many things. It's like
Milky Way's the first.
It's a bit of a dud to me. If I have a Milky Way or Snickers in front of me, I'm going to take the Snickers because it adds the peanuts, and the peanuts has the crunch. Milky Way, to me, is a bit of a dud. It's an old fogey candy. It's the brother or sister of the Three Musketeers, which I think is one of the worst candies of all time.
That is BS. It is not the brother or sister of the Three
Musketeers. It is. All you do is, it's the same exact company, and all they did was add a little layer of caramel.
It's the same company as Snickers, too. Is
fair.
it not?
Okay, fair. So the Three Musketeers is just nougat and chocolate. Then the Milky Way adds the caramel, and then the Snickers adds the peanuts.
But so
you're just progressing and getting better, but they're just trying to make 3 different bars out of.
You hated, but here's the thing. I remember when we battled the Three Musketeers. I believe I was Team Musketeer.
You thought Three Musketeers was good.
Was better than the
Almond Joy.
I
don't know who won that. If you want to let us know,
but my point is this.
I think it was what was worse. Yeah.
Your argument was the amount of nougat, which, okay, I understand that. But that does not mean that nougat is worthless. It's like saying, oh, this candy bar is all marshmallow fluff, so it's disgusting. Therefore, anything with marshmallow fluff in it is boring and weak and whatever. No, Three Musketeers is too much nougat. I get that argument. Milky Way takes the nougat and uses it as a tool like it should and adds caramel. Dude, chocolate and caramel together, it's game over.
Not better than chocolate and peanut butter. Everyone knows that. That's the
Bullshit.
ultimate combination in life. There's not 2 things that go together better than chocolate and peanut butter. I'll tell you something. Milky Way had its heyday. You know what Milky Way is like? Milky Way is like, it was a big dog in like the 70s. And back then, it was fine. But we've come a long way, babe. We've evolved candy.
Yeah, you know who else was a big dog in the 70s?
Who?
Black Sabbath. Still awesome. You know who else was a big dog in the 70s? Led Zeppelin. Still rocking.
I'm failing to see the connection, but
I'm saying the 70s spawned us a lot of big dogs.
Sure it did, but I'm talking specifically about the
Milky Way. You don't cast the
Way.
big dogs away. You don't cast aside Black Sabbath because
I don't think.
Who's a new shitty band?
I don't think it's a person under 50 that's going into a bodega or a deli and putting a Milky Way on the counter. I don't believe so.
Nuts.
I don't believe so.
Sal, it is
not when
still
you look down and there's 70 candy bars.
I'll tell you what.
It's in nobody's top 5.
You know what's a huge Halloween candy giveaway? Bite-sized Milky Ways. You know what's not? Peanut butter Twix. I don't know that I've ever received a peanut butter Twix in my Halloween
Sure,
sack.
but we're not
ever.
we're not limiting it to that, right? We're doing chocolates in the spirit of that.
But you're saying under 50. I'm telling you under 50. These things are still sold in the jumbo bags
I agree.
at Target.
Okay, what I said was no adult under 50 is walking into a bodega or deli and taking a Milky Way for purchase and putting it on the counter. What you retorted with, which I don't disagree, is the only way they're getting pumped out to the children is in fun sizes for free because the 50-year-olds are buying the bag of Milky Way fun sizes and they're dealing them out to the kids.
Let me tell you why a Milky Way is better than a Twix and why, or peanut butter Twix, and why caramel and chocolate is a better combination than peanut butter and chocolate. And I will tell you why.
We should have just done caramel and chocolate versus peanut butter and chocolate. You would have got your ass handed to you 99.99.
Well, that's because, because I get that peanut butter and chocolate, from a flashy standpoint, has cornered the market. Okay, from a marketing standpoint, sure. But I'm going to tell you this right now. You know what nobody does? Nobody picks through a box of Valentine's Day chocolates looking for the peanut butter and chocolate one. They're looking for the caramel.
They're not in there.
They're looking for you know why they're not in there? Because they're low class.
No,
they have no place to
they're
be
not in there, baby, because of this. They don't.
Because of money?
Yeah, you think that out of pick a Stover's or a Russell Stover's or what's that other one? Any of those chocolate
Whitman's,
boxes,
whatever.
Whitman's, right? You think that out of the 60 options they give you, peanut butter is not in there because it's low class? They give you unidentified strawberry creams in there, peach creams. It's all bullshit.
You think a peanut butter costs more than a strawberry cream? Are you out of your mind?
Peanut butter is expensive. Peanut butter is expensive.
Pimp, please look up a jar of strawberry cream, see if it exists, and I want to do a price comparison.
That's again. You're already off the rails with your comparisons.
I'm not off the rails.
Pimp, look up Black Sabbath and strawberry cream. Tell me which one. It doesn't make any sense. Look at me. You don't think that they would choose out of a 50-piece assortment box of chocolates, they wouldn't put one peanut butter and chocolate in there?
Yeah.
It's the top candy. It's in all of the most popular candies there is. They don't put it in because they don't have the
Nothing is romantic about chocolate and peanut butter, Sal. It's a children's candy.
Be careful what you say because this is going to be an 8-bar bracket, and I bet you some of your stuff has peanut butter in it.
Well, look,
so be careful.
I'm battling on behalf of a peanut butter candy later on. I would never say I would give it to my lover on Valentine's Day.
This is not what the battle is about.
Caramel and chocolate is classier.
Wait, now we're talking now. Okay, so you're battling class, not taste.
You said
you think the bar is what's romantic?
You said that chocolate and peanut butter was a better combo than caramel and peanut butter.
It is.
And chocolate. I said it's not.
God would say that from the top of the mountain.
Chocolate and caramel is the greatest chocolate combo of all time.
Let me tell you what Joe. I see you.
What?
I didn't get to say a word about the Twix.
Should have fought better.
Let me say at least one thing about the Twix.
Go ahead.
I look for 3 things in my candy bars: chocolate, peanut butter, and some type of snap or crunch. Okay. The peanut butter Twix, I was a fan of the regular Twix until the peanut butter Twix came out and literally blew 2 of my balls off, and I haven't had my balls since I tasted the peanut butter Twix.
All right.
I love them. I love everything about them. I think they were better.
Regular Twix.
Yes.
That's what we should have battled. Regular Twix versus peanut butter Twix.
We were too hasty.
All right, let's go to the vote.
No. We'll save it and we'll go at the end. Yeah, we'll go. No.
We do it through.
I think we let them get a little bit more. Like we'll do the 3 and then we'll go.
Nah.
No?
No?
You don't think we should let everybody get some time to vote?
The opposite of what we did last time, but whatever you want.
Yeah, we went through the phones and stuff last time.
Okay. I think we go to the phones, but I'm just saying like we don't reveal.
All right.
So the end we do all, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Let's just
because it's going to be the difference between 2,000 and 10,000 votes.
We won't reveal the vote. Let's go look. I choose the candy that isn't going through an identity crisis.
It has a cookie bar in it, bro.
I don't know which.
A cookie bar.
Hold on, but which do you think he means by that? Or she, Bailey. I'd like to get a Milky Way to reward myself, but I'd get a peanut butter Twix to punish myself.
Oh, get out of here, man.
Yes, yes.
Milky Way is the only way?
Oh, yeah,
It's a tough one, but I got to go Twix. Which object in the Milky Way is a muddy brown color? Uranus. I'll let myself out. All right? Twix is a mix of both Sal and Joe, sweet and salty respectively. How can you not want Twix if you love taste buds? I love it.
Yeah, let's pin a classic against a candy bar that will sit on a shelf for a year, then disappear.
We don't know what. Oh, I guess that's.
I don't know.
Now they're talking in your favor there. I wish this was the OG Twix, but I'll still nab one over the Milky Way. Peanut butter immediately elevates any chocolate bar. That's just the rule. Where the hell do you get peanut butter Twix? What do you mean, where the hell? At your local grocer.
Peanut butter and a Twix. Milky Way is boring and the boomer of top chocolate bars.
I said that, baby. Peanut butter Twix still exists? Yeah, it does. Pull your head out of your ass, Kevin Wolf. Listen to me. No other cookie, by the way, has no other candy like that. Let me know if you know of it. Has a cookie bar inside of it. That's a cookie bar in there.
The cookie
crunch comes via
you got to stop
peanuts.
Arguing.
It comes via Crispies and peanuts.
I get it.
That's the only candy with an actual cookie bar in there.
We got to move to the next battle. And I
also
get it,
love,
but that cookie bar is shit.
I also
it's chewy
love,
and shitty.
I also
and
love how the
sucks.
chocolate and peanut butter on top of the cookie has like this firm softness, but you break through it and then you hit the bar. You could almost put a Twix in your mouth, peanut butter Twix, go like this, bite down and pull it. And like have the cookie remain in all the. I love the layering of it. It's
That's
very satisfying.
Sal. That means it's Sal congealed. It's
a very satisfying bite.
Peanut butter.
It's a very satisfying bite. You know what I don't like about the Milky Way? You know when you bite it, there's that string of caramel that always falls out.
The awesome thing about caramel?
No, but you pull it, it falls out, and it hits you in the chin.
Oh, you know
and
what
then
I
you got
pizza the way the cheese stretches. It sucks. What are you
I don't
talking
understand.
about?
I don't understand it. You're not agreeing with me that the caramel falls out, and then the caramel a strip lays on your chin, and then you got to go like this, and then you got caramel chin for the rest of the day.
The rest of the day.
Yeah,
all right, let's go to the next battle. The
Milky Way is a galaxy of disappointment.
I know, I saw.
I love that.
All right. Hershey bar with almonds versus Nestle Crunch. Here we go. I'm Nestle Crunch. No, I'm Hershey bar with almonds. You're Nestle Crunch. Excuse me. Okay, Pip, start the clock.
I'll start this time.
Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Say all you want.
I think Hershey bar, in and of itself, and you throw in the almonds as an extension, might be, in my head, the original candy bar. I don't know why. I just feel like the Hershey bar is...
It is the original candy bar.
Is it?
What do you mean, why?
I couldn't back it up. I'm not like you. I don't just throw out absolutes when I can't back it up. Okay?
Hershey is... It's got to be the original...
I don't know. I mean, maybe it is. But so I understand the weight that carries. And I do feel like Hershey doesn't play like Milky Way to me, where it's like this old kind of, like this like antiquated bar. I feel like Hershey kind of like it's kind of like it's going to be timeless. There's nothing you could do about that. Now, what I will say is I think you threw in the almonds, which is nice. I think this is going to be a tough battle. I think you might win this, but I respect the Hershey bar with almonds because it's like a Hershey bar alone is a little boring. It really is. I never really reach for a Hershey bar alone. The only time I ever get a Hershey bar alone, like milk chocolate Hershey bar, is if one happens to fall on my lap for one reason or another. Okay? And by the way, what they've done with the almonds as of late are almond slivers and chips, not whole almonds, which is what they used to do. You could feel the back of that bar and roll your hand over like a bunch of bumps, like the Hershey had some type of sexually transmitted disease on it. Now, it's these little cost-saving devices where they put almond slivers in it, okay? Nestle Crunch to me is, when I was a kid, it was like one of the best bars there was. I love the Rice Crisps in it. I like the crunchiness of it. I just feel like I enjoy eating a Nestle Crunch more than I enjoy eating a Hershey's with almonds, okay? If you want to talk Halloween, I think Nestle Crunch is the ultimate mini Halloween candy, even more so than Snickers. I think Nestle Crunch, that little two square one that you break apart. I was going to say this before, but everybody trades their Milky Ways. When you do the trades, everyone trades.
Stop going back to Milky Way. Focus. God damn it.
All right. I just think that a Nestle Crunch is better. I think Hershey is a little more subtle, a little more plain, a little more boring, a little more common. I think a Nestle Crunch has crunch in every single bite. I like the name, a Nestle Crunch. I like the color pattern. It feels very throwback to me, that blue, red, and white.
Let me see the clock.
I like that.
No, keep going.
Oh, I'm talking. You can
I'm
talk
just
anything.
listening. I'm just
so I'm
listening.
still within my 3 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the issue?
Do you want my retort?
Good. Retort.
It's really all I have to say.
By the way, our favorite bar, which is not in this, is a whatchamacallit. A whatchamacallit is peanut butter, caramel, and it's crisps. Okay? And crisps are, you know, I mean, you can't say you hate the crisps because they're in the Nestle, they're in the whatchamacallit,
I
which
never
is your
said
favorite.
I hate the crisps,
Okay.
but a Nestle Crunch bar is a lot like you. It's just a lot of air. It's just a lot of air.
Okay.
It seems like there's something there. You break it in half, and it's just hollow. Little pockets of hollowness. Like you.
I don't know if that's really defending the candy, but all right. I
No,
like
it's
how
not defending
I
the
like
candy.
how
I'm
crunch
shitting
is
on the
written.
candy.
I like how crunch is written out like that too. I love
Look,
when
I will
I
give you
love when
this.
there's writing in the chocolate.
I will give you this. Well, you want to talk writing in the chocolate. Nobody's topping Hershey.
Let's see it.
Look at that. Come on, man. Come on. It's just,
They are
come
fun
on.
little bars.
It's great.
They're fun little bars.
Hershey comes to the table with, we're going to give you the full size and the fun size option out of the same package. First of all. Second of all,
I mean, you could
can't
you
speak.
could just break any candy apart.
But stop it, dude. It's sectioned off, and they wrote Hershey in every section perfectly. Secondly, I can't speak to the level of almond they're using these days. Okay, but I'm going to speak to a time that I remember the Hershey's almond bar as being at one point my favorite of all candy bars. At one point in my life, a Hershey's with almonds was my. I couldn't.
Maybe back in the day with the whole almonds.
I couldn't get over how good it was, given the simplicity of it.
I'll tell you
I
what.
couldn't get over that.
You know what I don't like? They did a bitch move, Hershey.
Almonds, by the way, are an awesome nut when they get elevated. The almond elevated is the greatest nut on planet Earth.
Give me a. You know what's even
Beats a
better?
peanut.
The Hershey
Beats a
Kiss.
peanut
The
any day
Hershey
of the
Kiss
week.
with an almond is better than the Hershey bar with almonds because you get one whole almond on the inside,
Hershey
as it
Kiss
was
can-
meant to be.
Hershey Kiss.
By the way,
can-
you're exposed right now.
why am I exposed?
Because a Hershey Kiss with almond is a Hershey bar formed into a different shape. But you say you shit on the Kiss, but you love the Hershey
don't
bar
like
with
the
almonds.
Hershey Kiss.
You're flawed.
I don't like the
Your
Hershey
whole
Kiss.
argument is
I
flawed.
hate the shape of the Hershey Kiss. I can't stand
Hate
it.
the shape?
I can't stand
You're crazy.
I can't stand.
You're crazy.
I can't stand unpeeling that stupid
Oh,
foil.
you're crazy.
I hate it.
That's the thing I think that Hershey bar bitched out with. Now it's in a plastic wrapper. Give me the foil with the paper around it, like how we grew up. That's what I like. I want to open up the sleeve of paper. I want the foil. I want to open the foil. I want to fold the foil back. Give me the foil.
I'm sorry
They put
that
it in a plastic
I'm sorry
bag.
That I'm sorry that the world's
that. That's a
leading
shame.
chocolate company can't fit their production costs around your nostalgic taste.
No, that's it, Ken, because other bars still have it right there. Boom, boom, pow. Right there. Okay?
Give me a
Oh, a
break.
Mars bar. Okay, anyway.
Oh my God, zero bars. Is there anything worse than the zero? Did we
I've
talk about that?
never even had it. Zero bar, really, everybody that works there should just
Listen to me.
quit and go drive Uber.
I'm gonna to quote our friend Kuj, to quote our friend Kuj, Hershey with almond bar is all class, 100%. It is class. Nestle's Crunch Bar. It's some half-assed Nestle's chocolate
No, it's
that
not.
they took a handful of Rice Krispies and threw them in, and
Nestle-
then pretended like they invented something.
Hershey feels timeless, but Nestle,
And Nestle's
I just
Crunch
feels
is
childhood to me.
And Nestle's Crunch is the Musketeers version of that. Whatchamacallit is the Snickers. Hold on, let me say this.
Crackle is their version.
Let me say this.
Crackle is the version
But
of
let me-
Nestle Crunch
but let
that
me
Hershey
say-
makes.
But let me say this. Nestle Crunch is the Milky Way or the Snickers to the Three Musketeers they took nougat and used it as a tool instead of as a primary focus. That's the problem that Nestle Crunch has. They took the good crunch and they used it as the primary focus and added nothing else to it. That's time. This guy says, Mangus says, I wipe my ass with almond chocolate bars just to feel something, which is very funny.
I thought anything with nuts usually wins, but so far we're not doing. Well, I don't need to know what you think, buddy. Don't give away the rest. I wonder if it's just because so many people are allergic nowadays. I never even talk about that. I never seen anyone eating a Nestle Crunch anymore.
I'd rather have a Crunch bar instead of a biting into a Hershey bar with landmines all over. Come on, guys.
If you want a candy bar with some crunch, why would anybody buy anything other than the candy bar that literally is named Crunch?
Because it doesn't have much crunch in it. Those Rice Krispies get
Joe.
chewy. Sal, you know this is true.
They don't get chewy.
Rice Krispies. V is shaking her head.
V is not the president of Nestle
She's the
Crunch
people.
opinions.
She's the people.
I'm a person.
Those Rice Krispies get chewy in there. They don't crunch at
Are you
all.
crazy?
No. You want to talk about, we talk about quality.
How do they get chewy, Joe? How do they get chewy?
I don't know,
How
maybe
do-
sitting in chemical chocolate on a shelf for 6 months?
Okay, the candy
I
bar's
don't
been
know.
around 80 years. It's still called Crunch. Nobody had an issue with it now. It's not called Nestle's
Okay.
Chewy.
Nobody had an issue with the tinfoil wrapper going away except you. My point is we talk about quality drop-off all the time in here. Let's not pretend like the Nestle Crunch is still coming through. Nestle Crunch tastes like a Hershey Brothers dropped in a litter.
Nestle Crunch tastes like a Hershey bar that was dropped in a litter box. Here's my issue with Hershey. It's chocolate, but for me, it's too vanilla.
Oh, God. You're talking out of your ass.
No, I'm talking out of my mouth.
All right. Let's go to the next battle. Butterfinger versus Take 5. Ready?
This is your wake right now.
Here we-
I'm gonna kneel in front of you and give you condolences.
I said to you, I'll take Butterfinger because I love a Butterfinger. I said to you, it's going to get creamed by the Take 5. You go, Butterfinger's stronger than you
I
think,
said
buddy."
take anything you want, or I'll take something
And
besides the
remember
Take
when I
5.
said-
And you said no, I love a
No, no,
Butterfinger.
no.
Let's do it.
No.
And Pim said it might be. Why wouldn't it upset it? It's
Did
popular.
he not say, you'd be surprised at the strength of a Butterfinger?
Yeah.
Did he not say
And
that?
So do we. We agreed on that.
Yeah, so then don't say it's my wake. You said it had a
Oh,
shot.
well, because I think Take 5 is the #2 candy of all time.
Let me tell you what sucks about Take 5.
That means anything below
Let me
it.
tell you about what sucks
I'm
about
at your
Take
wake.
5. Let me tell you what sucks about a Take 5. It is a show-off candy bar. It is trying to
You
do...
told me you never had it and you don't know what's in it.
I'm telling you what's
So
in
how's it a show off?
Can I say
Name
it?
the ingredients in it. Don't, Pimp, take it away.
Pretzel, chocolate, cookie, nougat, caramel. There's more.
There's 5.
Yeah.
You get it, Joe?
Pretzel, chocolate, crisps. What is that? 4 chocolate is 4. What's the 5th one? Oh, marshmallow. Ugh.
No, it's not. There's not marshmallow in it.
Marshmallow cream right there.
No, it's chocolate, pretzel, crisps, caramel, and peanut butter. That's what's in it. It's everything. It's the powerhouse. Okay? And by the way,
show-off.
a chocolate-covered pretzel is literally gives me life, as my niece says. Okay? A chocolate-covered pretzel, I think, is probably the most perfect candy there is. And it's the only candy bar to throw the pretzel in. It's the only one. No. Now you got M&M's trying to throw little pretzel balls in there. And but as much as I love the M&M company and brand, those M&M pretzel ones, you got to have another meeting and you got to come up with something else
let me
because it's
tell
not
you why.
working.
Let me tell you why Reese's fails with the Take 5. Okay,
Oh, it's so good, dude.
it's a show-off candy
Reese's
bar.
just acquired the Take 5. It wasn't always Reese's.
It's a show-off candy bar. Too much. Trying to do way too much. Secondly,
what does
just
that
like
mean? What does that mean? A show-off candy bar?
it's trying. What do you mean?
It's not trying to do too much. It's accomplishing what it needs to.
I can tell you what sucks about it. Okay? Every one of those ingredients, when you bite into it, is mushy. None of it retains a crisp. None of it retains a freshness. You get a chocolate-covered pretzel at a candy shop where they make them or whatever. You bite into it, you're like, that's a goddamn pretzel covered in chocolate. You get one of these mass-produced candy bars with a pretzel in it. It's mushy. It's
Wrong.
chewy.
You're wrong. You haven't even had it.
I had it once in the car with you and Q when I was on tour with you guys.
And
That's my take. 5.
well, it's apropos that you took Butterfingers because you just bobble and everything that you touch.
No.
Yeah,
I
your
love
arguments are all over the
Butterfinger's
place.
a whole
Everything's
different
over.
story.
You're comparing
I
nougat
got
to Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, the Take 5 takes the 5 best elements in candy. Okay, F nougat, F the other stuff, F the wafers. It takes the 5 best, maybe a wafer, and it puts them together, and every one of them is the perfect amount, and there's a synergy there, and no one ever did it before Take 5. It blows my mind that no one ever did it, and I honestly, when that came out, it was the first candy bar since the whatchamacallit that stopped me right in my flip-flops.
Let me tell you, look, in my opinion, Take 5 is up there with Take Five's up there with Oreo pizza. It's up there with, you know,
Oreo pizza.
It's too much. It's
What's an Oreo pizza?
You didn't remember when Domino's or whoever had Oreo pizza?
They put Oreos on the pizza?
It was a dessert pizza they made.
Pizza.
It was disgusting. My point is
I bet it wasn't, but I get it. But
there's a such
that's not
thing.
that.
There's a such thing as too much. The Take Five is capitalism at its worst. Look how big it is. It's the 5th Avengers movie. Look, we're shoving it all in.
How big it is?
Are we getting? Is it enough? Is it enough? More people. More. Money. More ingredients. It's too much.
Weak ass
too
argument.
much.
Get that weak ass argument out of here.
It's not a weak ass argument. It's
Money.
I'm
Talk about the taste, bro.
I'm saying
the taste is amazing. It's
What?
amazing. The Take Five. There's only one bar better than it for me. That's it.
I
whatchamacallit.
disagree. I think that it's too many. God, my hand just went numb. Is that bad? Oh my God, what if I had a heart attack right now?
Well, I mean, then this is sweeps week. We saved this.
Holy shit!
You okay?
I'm
You sure you weren't leaning on the elbow on the chair in a way that would cut circulation
Maybe.
in some way?
Now I'm afraid the Apple Watch is making my hand go numb.
No, that's crazy.
Is it?
Actually, what time is it?
Why?
Where are we at time wise in this battle?
We're at 4:50.
4:50.
2:20. There's supposed to be some kind of cancer event, Y2K event.
All right.
I thought it was just an alarm.
Yeah, it's testing the presidential thing.
But why is it a cancer event?
Let's talk about it later. All right.
Y2K.
So for closing argument.
You can't just drop these conspiracy theories on me in the middle of a chocolate
All right.
argument and then wave it off. Tell me there's going to be a
not-
doomsday cancer
it's
Y2K
not.
event. And then when I go, really? You go, no, just talk about the peanut
It's
butter.
not. It's a. It's not. It's a very simple thing. It's not a doomsday thing. Anyway, let's closing.
Let's talk
argument.
about the Butterfinger.
Yes.
Yeah, the Butterfinger. If you chew a Butterfinger, first of all, your teeth all better be real. You can't have implants. You can't have dentures. Nothing like that. Second of all, you better want to taste that Butterfinger for at least 24 hours because you ain't getting it out of the cracks and crevices. You have a easier time eating a 3 corn on the cobs and getting stuff out of your teeth. The Butterfinger feels like you're eating something you're eating like paper mache loaded with like, I don't know what on it. Okay.
Butterfinger does what your candy bar fails to do. And so does your precious peanut butter Twix fails to do it. The Butterfinger takes peanut butter and it morphs it into some other substance.
Unidentified.
I will agree to that. I will agree that there is a science behind the Butterfinger that I do not understand.
I don't understand it either.
And because they know that there is no way that peanut butter or peanut cookie or whatever the hell you want to call it is going to work inside of a chocolate bar that sits on a shelf. So they take it, they chemically alter it, and they give you what you want.
Bullshit, dude.
With
It
a
tastes
flaky
like
crispiness that's wonderful.
A flaky crispiness, my ass, right? It feels like you're biting into a stale sheetrock. That's what it feels like. I don't know what that texture is. Do you?
Huh?
What's in there? What are all those really, really gooey, sticky flakes in there?
Peanut flakes. Nobody knows. Isn't that
What
kind
does
of
it say?
fun?
What does it say it is on the package? Or it says something on the package. How does Butterfinger describe itself?
Just
But on the
wiki.
package, click on the picture right there. Yeah. It should say right underneath it, right? It should say kind of what it is on there. Like
No,
like
go
on
to
the
the
bar
picture.
itself. On the bar, yeah. Yeah, like give me that.
Pimp.
On the bar.
Just zoom in on the picture.
Crispy, crunchy, peanut buttery bar. They're elusive.
Hold on.
They're
They put
elusive.
an exclamation point after buttery. It just ends at peanut buttery. Look.
Oh yeah, crispy, crunchy, peanut buttery. Yeah, that's sus to me, bro. That's very sus.
Look at it, dude. Look at
You
it.
break it open, and you know what it looks like? It looks like the side of like the Grand Canyon.
looks like,
you know, like it looks like the side of like an
looks like
eroded earth.
It looks like strudel.
Strudel and the Grand Canyon is what it looks like, and
right.
you know they're very elusive on the description.
Let's go to the phones.
They call the bar goodness.
Yeah, I know.
Because they don't want to let you know what it
Out
is.
of me that they I don't know what they're
I think
doing,
it's stale
but
flakes.
I think it's awesome.
I think it's stale flakes mixed with a little bit of eroded Grand Canyon.
I think it's awesome. All right, let's. Oh, it is the elbow. I just caught myself doing it. Okay. All right. Go to the phones. Take 5 is literally the best candy bar ever made.
Boom,
yeah, it was a
boom.
big surprise.
While the Butterfinger is like a Frankenstein candy bar made up of leftover ingredients. Here.
Butterfinger all the way until they changed the formula. Now it tastes gross. Do you remember Butterfinger BBs? Those were the best. Butterfinger can take the longest walk off the shortest pier.
Here you go.
Take 5 is fighting a noble but probably doomed fight to a lousy chocolate-covered tree bark of a candy. Wow.
Tree bark. Very nice. That's it. Your goodness, your buttery goodness is tree bark. That's what it is. Take 5 are the Voltron. You know what, Fat Jesus? Fat Jesus. I wish I could have come up and articulated it this way. Take 5 is the Voltron candy bar, except instead of defending the galaxy, it gives my mouth an orgasm.
Take 5 doesn't need
It's Voltron,
to
babe.
advertise.
It's 5, right? It's the blue, the black, the green, the yellow, and the red coming together
Take 5. I don't
to
understand.
save humanity.
Take 5 doesn't need to advertise leaving me alone and getting your own because no one is picking it. I don't. What does that mean? Okay. Take 5 could take a bath. It can't lay a finger on my Oh. The greatest slogan in candy history outside of the what was the Snickers one?
Really satisfies.
Snickers really satisfies. Snickers just had a couple now where it's like,
Yeah.
Snickers will make you not hungover.
Nobody
or whatever.
better lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Also,
Yeah, nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Honestly, I'll tell you nothing. I don't love a body part in the name. You know, I don't want to be eating a finger. A Butterfinger? Think about that. Actually, the image that conjures up is pretty disgusting. It feels like Emma Willman just sucking on the butter every
I
buttery
think it's
finger.
sexy. I think it's sensual.
You know, you said she eats with only a finger.
All right, we got to go to the last battle here. Final battle.
I just picture a finger in butter, and that's not what I want to.
All right, here we go. Rolos versus Junior Mints.
Also, Take 5. You know why I love the name?
Sal, we got to do
it's
the battle.
perfect breakaway from the.
I
It's a
just don't
treat.
understand why you ignore the rules completely. Rolo versus Junior Mints. Tell the people who you took in this battle.
I took the one that's going to really, really win.
Are you nuts?
Junior Mints.
You think Junior Mints is going to take Rolos?
I'm so confident I'll place a side wager on it.
What's a side wager?
What do you mean? It's anything we want it to be.
That's what I'm saying. What's the side wager?
I thought you said, what's a side wager?
I might have phrased it like that, but I didn't mean to. What's the side wager?
So that's on you then?
It might be. What's the side wager?
Let's think of it, because I'm very confident in the Junior Mint. If not at all, that is the most departure from any of the ones we're battling.
It's
okay. It's always a refreshing treat. I like that it still comes in that cardboard box. You got the Seinfeld push from it. Rolo is like if you have a slightly bad memory, you don't even remember a Rolo. Rolo isn't even invited to the party. Rolo was big in like 1984. But that's it. And by the way, it's just peanut butter and caramel again.
Rolo is everything you want in the Russell Stover chocolate box in one roll. They're like, hey guys, don't get Valentine's candy. You're too young to have a lover. We got you covered, man. Come get some Rolos.
Halloween.
I love that they're ass to ass in the package. That they don't all face the same direction.
They don't?
I believe they go.
What are you, crazy?
No. I think they go the top to top, and then back to back, and then top to top, and then back to back.
I don't know about that, bro.
I think they're stacked.
Can you just wear how a Rolo?
Oh, and they used to have the individual gold wrapping on them.
You just shit on Hershey Kiss.
Yeah.
Just back off, bro.
Yeah. No, you know why I shit on Hershey Kiss? Silver. Gold. Rolo coming out
Hershey
with
Kiss
gold.
with almonds are gold.
Gold. Dude, Rolos are awesome, man.
There it is. There it is.
There's a guy unpacking them.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I don't even know. You can buy a Rolo at a local grocer, or is a Rolo just like a?
What do you mean?
It's
a roll. It's a roll of candy. Rolo.
I know what it is. I'm asking you, do they still sell it everywhere?
See how they're like.
Okay, that one was that way. Let's see the next one.
Yeah. See.
Same way.
Now that one's ass is that way. Now watch the next one. The head will be in the front. Look at the.
Okay.
Oh no, I guess not. I thought that This is a wonderful candy, dude. You're getting bite-sized chocolate caramel pops. Boom, boom, boom. Let me tell you about a Junior Mint. Junior Mint after 2, you're like, okay, well, my breath is somehow fresh and foul now because I've had chocolate and milk. The chocolate is making my breath too sweet, which gives you bad breath, and the mint has refreshed it, and I don't know which way my mouth is going right now.
Nah.
You can't eat a whole
Junior
box
Mint
of Junior
outside
Mints.
of Peppermint Patty is the only candy bar that will give you refreshing breath, and I'll tell you what happens
You
for
can't eat a
real.
whole
I'll
box
tell you what
of
happens
Junior
for
Mint.
real after 2. I'll tell you what happens for real after 2. You cannot not take a third. Junior Mints. Once you get a taste,
that's
babe.
BS.
Oh, babe. Once you get a taste for a Junior Mint,
That's
you
BS.
have to go back. And you know what? Junior Mint
And
is,
by the way-
is the most wonderful. Put it in your mouth and let it melt. You don't even need teeth.
Oh,
the best
stop
way
it.
to have a Junior Mint is you put it in there and you let nature take its
You
course.
got the balls to come to the table with some of my candy choices are for 50-year-olds only, and you're defending Junior Mints. Has there ever been a candy found more frequently next to crumpled tissues in a purse than Junior Mints?
Yeah, Rolos.
This is Nana candy,
Rolos.
dude. This is Nana candy.
Butterfinger, Rolos.
Like, dude,
Okay.
this is
It
a
is not.
step above
It's
getting
not.
a free.
Nanas don't have
this
boxes
is a
of
step
Junior
above
Mints.
the bowl that sits at the cash register at the diner.
Not even
this is-
close, bro. Not even
this is-
close.
And by the way, Seinfeld, it wasn't a Seinfeld episode. And you know what Jerry says? Kramer, I don't want it. He doesn't want it. Because Junior Mints are just, it's a weird acquired taste
I
that you
don't-
want once in a while. It's very resistible. It's very resistible. Somebody says to you,
Not
want
when
a
you bite.
Rolo?
Not once you have one. I can,
disagree.
dude. I can resist a Rolo if it was Halloween in the desert, whatever that means. You understand what I'm saying?
All mint candy is a waste of calories.
That's not true. And I'll tell you another thing. This is another thing. This is why also, Joe.
There's
that-
literally a Rolo McFlurry. Boom, boom, boom. Make it say, way-oh, way-oh.
Yeah, you had to.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, you got your McDonald's out. Here's the thing. Because there's no other candy aside from Peppermint Patty like the Junior Mint, I don't think I think that's why it's still so relevant. There's no competition. They did it. It's done.
There
they
is
combined it.
competition.
There's after dinner mints.
There's mini peppermint patties.
You're not listening to me when I talk. You just don't listen when I talk.
Sometimes I don't.
A lot of times lately. A lot of times lately. I said aside from the Peppermint Patty,
that's their
there's not one other. Yeah, but think about how many things have peanuts, peanut butter, caramel, 25 things each. This is a stand. It's an
Buddy.
island of its own, babe.
Yeah,
It's a
you know what
walrus.
else doesn't have any competition? Necco wafers. You know why? They suck. They suck.
Okay.
You're defending a candy that's in a shit minority box here. Like it's
I know it's not. It's just that
nobody wants to
the
make
peppermint.
it.
The peppermint is just so original that what are you going to do? You're going to copy it again? It already exists in 2 forms that are excellent. I bet you want to talk about, but peppermint patty had a good.
There's also
hand,
nothing you can mix with peppermint. It's chocolate peppermint. That's it. You're out the door.
It's all it needs, dude. It's all it
right,
needs. And the breath stays fresh. It's the only candy you could have that does that with chocolate in it. And they're addictive after one. They're great to melt in your mouth. I love that they come in the box. Rolos, honestly, honestly, I've never purchased a Rolo. I've had them. I've never purchased one.
It just ignores the
I've never
clock.
seen someone purchase one. I haven't seen a commercial for one. I haven't heard
It
people
doesn't
talk
matter.
about one.
None of this matters. Clock means end of argument. It doesn't mean you go for as long as you feel
I think
like.
today a lot of your arguments are very
Doesn't matter.
very weak.
We've reached time.
All
That
right.
is the end.
All right.
Mints have no business in the world of chocolate.
Says who?
Junior mints don't belong in a battle of this caliber.
You're crazy. If Rolo wins this, I'm telling you, I'll make a side wager. I believe in the
Go
Junior Mint.
ahead. What is the side
I don't know.
wager?
What do you want to do?
It's your idea. You tell me. Put your money where your mouth is.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
my
I got
money
it. I got
on
it. I
my
got
mouth.
it. Rolo wins. I buy you like a case of Rolos.
Can't eat them anymore because I got my chocolate allergy now.
I don't know. I give up. I give up.
Give me money. How about that?
Money? All right. What do you want to bet?
20, 30, 40, 50?
You call it.
A hundo?
You call it.
You call it. It's your idea. I want to see how confident you feel right now.
I'll bet 100 if you want 100.
You want to bet $100
You
right
son
now.
of a bitch!
You wanna bet
either pick it or whatever.
No, I'm asking
I'll
you.
bet 20. I'll bet 30. I'll bet whatever you
It's
want.
called a cool 50.
Cool 50.
All right.
Okay, and I like it because it's cool like the Junior Mint.
All right. Here we go. Pimp, just take us right to the votes. Let's go to the end here.
Is this payable?
let's do this one last.
Is this payable upon receipt here? Yeah. You got a 50 on you?
We'll Venmo. We'll Venmo one another. Yes. Okay. Here we go, Pimp. Ready?
We're starting with peanut butter Twix and Milky Way. I think that people like the Twix a lot more, so this might be tough, but I really do think Milky Way is old.
All right.
Pimpy pimpa pum 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 pum. Here we go, baby.
All right, here we go, Pimp.
Pimp's going to the Pimp does pick the peanut butter Twix as he should, and
Milky Way takes it. Milky Way takes it. Milky Way takes it. Oh,
Shocked.
I'm red hot now.
5,000 votes. You got Milky Way winning 52.9% to 47.1. That's a very close battle.
Yes.
I am surprised. I think Milky Way had a bigger history and is just a bigger name.
Yes.
But when I honestly, if you put it to the taste, it's peanut butter Twix for me.
We got 3,700 votes. Hershey bar with almonds versus Nestle Crunch. Somebody already hinted that Hershey bar lost, but let's see where we're at.
Woo! And I can't believe the stats on this one. Okay, the Nestle Crunch, I mean, wallops the original Hershey bar with almonds.
I'm very surprised by that.
67% even to 33%. That's just a tad above double.
I didn't think that. Nestle
I did
Crunch
not.
was still popular.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
This is more surprising. This is surprising.
Yeah, it's very surprising.
I thought I was going to lose. I really did. Not win by double. That's crazy. Oh, the Nestle Crunch is. I mean,
We know where this one's going now.
how do we know?
Because
How do we know? Well, you don't have confidence in. Why did you choose it?
I told you before we did it, Butterfinger will get creamed by Take 5. You said, I think you'll be surprised at how strong the Butterfinger does.
We both said that, and I think you will be. But here's the thing: you think Take 5 sucks, and you love Butterfinger. So why? And you said you don't even taste the Take 5. So then why would you be like, here we go, I'm going to get
Popular
creamed?
vote in this country is
How
to
do you
be
know-
indulgent. People also thought the Avengers movies were great.
Stop making dumb comparisons.
It's not dumb comparisons. I am not a man of the common man. I am a man of the well-palated man. Do you understand?
The tree bark, the unidentified Butterfinger is well palated.
All right.
Pimp's going Butterfinger, by the way, which I can't believe.
What?
Woo! How can you act like that when you just? But I can't believe it. I know, but you don't want to accept the idiocy of what you just said.
Butterfinger cut you down.
I thought Take 5 was going to win the tournament. I thought Take 5 was going to win the tournament.
Butterfinger takes
64.4%
Yes.
to Takes 5, 35.5. That's the upset for me of the entire tournament right now.
I got to tell you, it upsets me almost.
I want to see where Butterfinger goes, because if Butterfinger makes it to the finals on something that you had no confidence in and then just doubled back and said, you made me take Butterfinger
No,
when I
didn't.
knew Take
Hold
5
on.
would win
Hold
because
on.
capitalism, the Avengers, and
I
Ozzy
didn't- hold on.
Osbourne.
I didn't say you made me take it. I said I didn't think it was going to win. That's what I said.
Joe, you know what I want to do? You know what I want to do? I want to do a special episode. I want to do an episode where we sit here and it's like a Mystery Science Theater 3000, and I want you to watch all the things that you say and then contradict one sentence later.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get.
I mean,
we'll-
you're
we'll
up
get
2 to
right
1.
to that.
This is rough, bro. I'm taking this. I'm taking this. This is 50.
so?
There's 50
All right,
bucks.
let's hear
Who's
it.
on the 50? Grant?
What do you mean? Oh, who's on the dollar bill? I mean, the $50 bill? I have no idea.
Catch
I
up.
can't tell you the last time I've seen a $50 bill. I'm serious.
You're going to see one in a second.
Hundreds, 20s. I don't
You're going to see one in a
50s off
second.
50.
50 is my favorite bill. Grant. It's Grant. It's Grant. And look, we got 4,300 votes in the last few minutes. Pimpy's going Junior Mints. I just want to say, you were very confident, and I'll be surprised if
I
Junior
still
Mints,
am.
I'll be very surprised if Junior Mints loses, but you were very confident. I wasn't, puffing my chest on any of these really, except Take 5. But I think
So,
Junior Mints
Pimp,
wins
just
this.
click it. I told you your shit dentist office candy wasn't going to take this. You might as well argue toothpaste versus the Rolo.
Oh my God, guys, where were you? Are you kidding me, guys? I got to give him $50.
68. Do it on air. I want to see it happen on air.
We
should've
should,
bet
dude,
100.
dude, we should have bet what the winning percentage was. That would have been fun.
68
For next time.
68%.
I am literally reeling in shock from these two upsets. I can't believe that Rolo won
just took
68.3. I thought
three
nobody
of the
would even know
four.
what a Rolo was. Do you know what a Rolo is? Did you know what a Rolo was? So you tell me, if they don't even know what it is, how did you win by more than double? Everybody, do you know what a Junior Mint is?
Because your candy
How?
is so bad that people voted against it to a degree
I can't-
that they voted for a candy that has
I'm
not been seen in
shocked.
public since
I'm
1986.
shocked, man. I am shocked. And now I got to figure out what I got to take down the tournament because again, one of mine lost.
Oh yeah, one of yours lost. 3 of yours
I mean,
lost.
only one of mine won.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you
this is tough.
I'm gonna go ahead and just.
This is tough.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the Venmo for you right now.
I don't have Venmo. I have PayPal or I can.
Okay, then just PayPal it right to me, baby.
You want me to do it now?
Oh yes, I do.
It's wasting valuable time. Where are we at?
Doesn't
then?
matter.
Where we
We're
at?
way over, but Fenoya's waiting out there, but he's gonna wait until I receive these funds.
All right.
How does it feel? Joe, how does it feel?
How does this feel?
Take a victory lap here.
This feels. I'm going to when I put the received $50 email into the camera. This feels better. This might be the best I've felt on this show, almost ever. This was just beautiful today.
Smarts.
Did you send it?
I'm getting there, babe. Can't find the right content. I have it. Send. I have you in here. Look, what am I doing wrong? Joe DeRosa. Oh, sorry, I got it.
Come on, PayPal. Let me know already. We got a show to do.
Send.
There it is. Can you quit right here? Okay. There you go. Sal Vulcano sent you $50.
My information's not on there, right?
If Pimp, make sure no information goes out. But I don't think so.
Oh, look.
No, there's a transaction ID, and then it just says
That's not good.
it says hello, Joseph DeRosa.
Okay. Man,
Pimp, can you cut out the transaction ID?
this is a tough.
I still love you, buddy.
I love you too.
Taste buds, they coming to the mic, talking about the food they hate, talking about the food they like. Two fools gonna fight, but only one food can be right. Taste buds, man, yeah, they coming to the